New batsman there, Ryan Bull.
$122 for 5. Run rate climbing 7.41 now. Caetano falling for the one that goes the other way. He's dragged his foot out. He's nowhere near back in the crease. Handy work with the gloves by Ishan Kishan. Oh, Ryan Burl. That is a proper swing of the willow.
Yeah, just tempting him with a little bit more flight. He's got a lot of guide, does Kuldeep Yadav. Really clever bowler. Well, this has been an excellent over so far. Wicket and no runs conceded.
Very handy over. A run from it, more importantly a wicket. 28 gone, 123 for 5.
India spinners making a difference in the middle overs. 2 wickets for Akshar Patel, 1 wicket for Kuldeep Yadav. Zimbabwe have gone from 120 for 3 to 122 for 5. And you sense now for them, this is an absolutely vital partnership. They need to get something from these two after this. Very much bowlers who can bat. And Akshar, not only has he picked up wickets, he's also been very economical. As Ryan Bowles' stats, average 23, 350s. He can hit a long ball though when he gets going. Took 34 off 1 over against Bangladesh in the T20 International Series. 39 not out in the previous ODI as well. Yeah, coming back. That's well run. And you sense, Ajay, that Zimbabwe are going to just have to take the odd risk here, otherwise this required rate is going to keep climbing. 7.7 at the moment.
Yeah, it's not an easy task from here, especially with 5 wickets down. As you mentioned, this pair probably the last hope, the realistic hope, if there is one. Raz has shown what he can do against Zimbabwe. Apologies, against Bangladesh. 130 odd not out to win that game all by himself. Look at that puff of, is it dust or gravel actually? It looks like gravel rather than dust there. And Burl, who showed us glimpses the last innings. Well, it's a long way to go. It's not the run rate. I think it's even the amounts of runs that they need. They still need 164, whereas they've only got 127 in over number 29. 127 for 5.
started off as quite a fresh day, around about 15 degrees. It's now climbed to the early 20s and hot enough to get the umbrellas out to protect yourself from the sun. Either an umbrella or a big hat, like that one on the right there.
It's a beautiful setting, isn't it? I mean, nice day to take your family out. Rarely do you get a chance in India to go watch a game like that with so much space around you, little green patch for kids to run around and play. Totally different watching cricket in India and other parts of the world.
I tell you what, I think he lifted his back foot there temporarily. Ishan Kishan was very smart with the stumping. They're going to go upstairs. I don't think this is a given that Sikandar Raza got his foot back in there. There was definitely a lifting.
Third umpire to director was stumping referral. I've checked the front foot, the fair delivery. Can we start with the front one, please?
I think he has done. Yeah, by moving also.
Front one coming up. Ball is close to the bat. Can I have outer edge? Just waiting for outer edge, guys. There's a flat line. Roll it through. Can you come back a few frames? There's a spike. Okay. Keep rolling. Roll it through. Flat line. Satisfied. Can we go to the stamping side on angle? Foot's grounded. Bells off. Satisfied. No.
He takes it off there. Okay, well, that was a very interesting decision. First of all, it took a very long time to decide on the caught behind when there was no chance of that, really. The bat was nowhere near the ball, but Raza definitely lifted his foot there, perhaps after Ishan Kishan had taken the stumps, but it didn't really roll that on long enough for the third umpire to have a look. Have a look at this. There. He lifts his foot. The question was, did Ishan Kishan take the bails off while his foot was still down before he lifted it? It didn't really look at that long enough. Or the third umpire didn't look at that long enough. Here we go. Now you can see the bails are off. I think the bails are off just before he lifts his foot. Had Ishan Kishan just waited a fraction of a second longer, he would have had his man stumped.
Yeah, that was one option. Just to add to that, he didn't take enough time looking at the stumping. He took more time looking at the caught behind, because what you got to look at is the bails. You see one bail's out. There is another angle that you can look at the game. If there's only one bail that's off at this stage where his foot is on the ground, he's not out. But then when the foot comes off, next one, if one bail was still on the wicket and that was taken off, then that could have been given out. But we'll talk about this next over. At the moment, Zimbabwe motoring along, 130 for 5.
Zimbabwe need 160 of the final 20 overs to pull off what would be a famous victory. So that means they've got to go at exactly 8 runs and over. India, though, very much in the box seat, having taken those 5 wickets. And you sense the 6 overs of spin that remain could well be key. Akshar and Kuldeep have taken wickets and they've been hard to get away. Deepak Chahar's back though. Immediately bangs one in short, and he has been banged out the park by Sikandar Raza. Welcome back, Deepak Chahar.
What a shot that is. Beautifully played. He knew Deepak Chahar just come back into his next spell. Somebody who's coming back from injury takes a little while to loosen up. But this one was a slower one. He tried to bowl it slower. But Raza had all the time in the world. This man has done something wonderful a few games ago. 130 not out to take his side to victory. Can he do it again? Doubt it.
Well, if he does, he'll be the toast of Harare, that's for sure. This will be a victory that will be celebrated, I would imagine, even more than the 2 wins against Bangladesh. Raza, 32 of 36 at the moment. An unfamiliar role for Deepak Chahar. He likes bowling with the new ball in the power play. He's very good at that. Swings the ball. Can he show a bit of guile and a bit of variation in the middle overs now? Not started well with that first delivery. What's he got for the next 4? Right, let's have a look at that 6 again of Sikandar Raza in real time. There you go, quick hands, swivels, lovely shot. But as Ajay said, I think it was a bit of pace taken off that, so he had plenty of time to wait. And there you go, bye-bye. Out the ground. Maybe that'll get him going. That freebie that he received and dispatched. 2 4s and 1 6 so far for Raza. Short again, and this is edged. It's got to fly away to the boundary. An expensive start to Deepak Chahar's 6th over. He's gone for 10 already.
Not where he intended this time, but he picks up 4. Bit quicker than the first one. The first one was a slower one, trying to take the pace away. This one a little quicker, comes on to him before he's got into that shot. But luckily for him, there's no fielder there. And picks up 4. Not the best start for Deepak Chahar coming back. And today, every time he's bowled short, he's been punished, even in that first spell. When he pitches it up there, there is something the batsman has to worry about, I think. And they don't throw the hands as freely as anything when they see short.
Well, that's the one worry with a bowler like Chahar. He's so effective with the new ball. But nowadays, you've got to be adaptable. It's what Bhuvneshwar Kumar does very well. He's learned a few variations, takes pace off, and bowl at the death as well. Deepak Chahar certainly take a leaf out of that book. Finishes well with a dot though. 12 off his 6th over, 31 gone. It's 142 for 5, and we're going to pause for a drink. We're reaching the conclusion of this third one-day international and the conclusion of this series. This is the current situation. India, having won the toss, decided to bat first for the first time in the 3 matches and made 289 for 8, thanks mainly to Shubman Gill's 130, his maiden ODI century. These are the wickets that have fallen in the Zimbabwe innings. Fantastic booming in-swinger from Deepak Chahar to trap innocent Kaya. Sean Williams was trapped by Akshay Patel with one that skidded on, kept it a little bit low. For 45, he played well. Then Tony Manyonga perhaps giving his wicket away a little bit. Caught KL Rahul off the bowling of Avesh Khan, trying to up the ante. Good catch from Akshay Patel, he's been excellent with the ball. Second wicket for him. And then the final one, beautiful bit of bowling by Kuldeep Yadav. Nice bit of work behind the stumps by Ishan Kishan as well, to stump Caetano, who had retired hurt earlier, but come back. India have definitely won the last 2 phases, taking 4 wickets from over 11 to over 30. Now Zimbabwe have it all to do, particularly with the 2 spinners operating as they are. Akshay was taken out of the attack. He's got 3 left, but Kuldeep's going to continue. 3 left for him. I wonder if he'll bowl his 10 out. Now, the thing that the Zimbabwean batsmen have to figure out here is, who do they target? Is Kuldeep someone they want to target, or is it too risky if you don't know which way the ball's turning? They're better off trying to get the runs at the other end from the seamer, if it is a seamer that is on. Akshay, you know, is going to be difficult to get away. Not sure they can afford to sit on both Akshay and Kuldeep, though, with 6 overs left between them.
Yeah, if they're looking to win this game, like you said rightly, I mean, you got to plan from here and try and think how you're going to get to this total. And I'm with you on that. If they're looking at the strengths that they have, they probably would want to see off Kuldeep and not, you know, lose a couple of more wickets here. Then they could be totally out of the game. Whereas if they don't lose wickets and, you know, even if the run rate's gone up slightly, they're still very far from the game, but they get closer to that total. Add another 30 odd runs in next, say, 6-7 overs. You fall back in terms of the run rate, but you're still in the game. But lose a couple of wickets here, then you're gone. So very interesting. I think they'd probably go the way you suggested. Take their time with Kuldeep and not throw the batter out.
Shahbaz Ahmed's on the field. First call up for him. Oh, what a ball that is. Has he nicked that Sikandar Raza? Ishan Kishan is convinced. Adrian Holstock has got almost everything right so far, and he says no. What do India think here? Are they convinced enough? They've only got 1 review left, and KL Rahul's been convinced. He's going to use it. It's a big wicket, this one.
The umpire to director, we've got a referral for a catch. I've checked the front foot, it's a fair delivery. On-field decision, it's not out. Can you start with the front one, please? Ball is close to the bat. Can I have ultra edge just to confirm? Keep rolling. Flat line, flat line. Come back a few frames. Come back, come back. Okay. There's a flat line. And there's gap between ball and bat. Satisfied. I'm ready to make my decision. It's not out. It's not out.
Adrian Holstock has been absolutely brilliant in this series. He's got another one spot on. There was a noise there. It was the bat scraping against the floor. Ishan Kishan was absolutely convinced that no cigar. 145 for 5. Now it's 145 for 5. Another good over from Kuldeep Yadav. Didn't get a wicket, was very close to it. The Worms quite close together now. Big aggression from Burl, but it hasn't worked. Straight to Shikhar Dhawan, who pouches that safely. And that could be a hammer blow for Zimbabwe. Used his feet, tried to flat bat it over mid-on, but didn't get the elevation.
145 needed off 107. You needed to make a call. If you're defending the spinners, not trying to lose wickets there, you have to take chances against somebody. Burl tried to take a chance against Deepak Char. He didn't have a great over to start his second spell, but this time he picks up his second, apologies. And Zimbabwe 145 for 6. Burl's gone for 8, 145 for 6.
Luke Jongwe, the new batsman for Zimbabwe, who are in a big hole here. He's away straight away, though. The reason they're in a hole is because Ryan Burl has just done this, trying to get on with it, which they need to do. He's just slapped that straight to Shikhar Dhawan. Had to jump slightly, but that was a comfortable catch for him. Is that Zimbabwe's last hope gone, or is there something left in the tank? Shikhar Dhawan says, "You're out, son." Right, okay, let's go to the school of cricket, shall we? Because Akshar Patel's been bowling brilliantly, and who better to speak about him than Maninder Singh?
Ball is coming beautifully out of his hand. If you see his release point, see, he's not every time releasing from the same spot. Sometimes, he releases from behind his head, sometimes from the front, and sometimes just from closer to his body. And the biggest advantage that he has is he's got a round arm action, and the best thing that he does is bowls wicket to wicket, and that is why he gets so many wickets, because these days you get LBWs even when you're on the front foot. He gets the advantage of the height as well, because he's a tall lad, and that has been very impressive about him. So I think Akshar Patel, in time to come, the way he's improving, he's going to do a lot of good for Indian cricket, and I am really waiting for it, for the way he's growing. This is the trajectories. He's not releasing the ball from the same point all the time, and that is why sometimes he gets that bounce to deceive the batsman, and sometimes you can see when he pitches it up, the ball is wicket to wicket, and that is why he gets so many wickets. So we'll take you back to the commentators, but this is the Akshar Patel growing in confidence.
Thank you very much, Maninder. Very interesting, that subtle differences of left arm spin, and that is the over. 149 for 6. There's our man, one of the head honchos of the Zimbabwe fan base. Been really enjoyable to watch the atmosphere, the vibe at the ground. That's going to be a wide. Hold that one a bit quicker, I think, Kuldeep. Could be 2, could be 4. No, just 2. Rahul Tripathi is also on the field. I think India have got 2 12th men on the field right now. This is Kuldeep today. The difference between his stock delivery and googly, he had Tony Munyonga in all sorts of trouble. He certainly wasn't picking him. That was the stumping. Even Raza struggled. And again, that wasn't picked, was it? Thick outside edge. At his best when he gets it right. He's a joy to watch, Kuldeep Yadav. Does offer a point of difference. Not too many bowlers like him in the world. And that's why India still keep him in and around the squad. He has dropped off of late, though. New sense he could just do with one big performance. It's 4 wickets or 5 wickets even, just to solidify his place in the side. Definitely not picked by Raza. He was completely off balance there, similar to how he got his 1 wicket, the stumping of Caetano. 2 slips in like this. Rahul being attacking. And again, we've seen that before. Straight past the outside edge of the right-handed batsman.
Yeah, that's been the feature of his bowling today, even in that little package you saw earlier. Every time he's beaten the bat, it's always been away. Luke Jongwe. Not something to write home about, the average, but best of 46. There you go. So mostly he's beaten batsmen on this trip when the ball's actually gone away, not when it's come back into the right-hander. And the line's been perfect, the length's been very good. It's just that he hasn't got edges, and that could change very quickly.
Around the wicket. This time he goes for the regulation leg break. Finishes with a dot ball. Good over. Just 4 from it. 153 for 6. Zimbabwe require another 137 off 16 overs, but India require only 4 wickets. Deepak Chahar into his 8th over now. It was quite an informative school of cricket we had there with Maninder Singh, fantastic left-arm spinner himself, just showing us the subtle differences of Akshar Patel's release points. You see there, it's not just the line, but it's also the height as well. You see the white ball and the red ball, he really gets over the top. And the blue ball is just a little bit more round arm, and that really changes the trajectory of those balls and why he is so tricky to get away. Short again, and that's pulled in between mid-wicket and mid-on for a Luke Jongwe boundary.
That's been the story of Deepak Chahar today. Every time he's pitched it short, he's been dealt in this fashion. Every batsman who's walked in has not had problem against him when he's bowled it short. It's only when he pitches it up and the ball's wobbling around, then he looks a total different bowler. But this is something that he'll have to work on more than physically, mentally. This is not my strength.
Oh, chance, could be a chance. Could be 6. It is 6. Shardul Thakur was interested for a while there, wasn't he? But that ball just kept on flying. The short ball definitely not working for Deepak Chahar. That's the second time he's been hit for 6.
He's persisting with it. He almost had a wicket there, but this one's gone for 6. Every time he's been pulled in front of square leg, but this time the flash and the bounce on that wicket and the carry takes it all the way. Maybe he's trying out something, because from here it looks like it isn't working for him. It's something that they're trying to practice, they're trying to get rhythm back. Oh, one more, another short one. Again played easily. Not too sure whether he's trying it or it's happening.
Yeah, a bit strange at his pace. He's taking the pace off occasionally with these short balls. Not this 6, that was at full pace. And that's why it went over the boundary. But the one after that was just 122 Ks, so he's mixing up with slower balls, short balls, and pace on. But neither are working at the moment. This one was better directed right into the body of Jongwe, so he couldn't free his arms. Still 14 off the over though. Chahar's been expensive since he came back, despite taking that wicket. That's one of Ajay's favourite dances.
Did you say dances or dances? Both favourites. Yeah. Suddenly the atmosphere has changed. A couple of boundaries, a 6. There's hope in the Zimbabwe fans. They need 123 off 91 balls. Not a daunting task in terms of run rate, But they're 6 down, so India needs a couple of wickets and this could be all wrapped up quickly. But the fans don't look at it that way. They're enjoying themselves, and it is one of my favorite dances. Ding, ding, ding.
We'll have to get you in the stand next time India go there. Finishes with a single. 15 off the over. It's 168 for 6.
And after 35 overs, Zimbabwe now 168 for 6. Luke Jongwe on 14.
Nicely struck down the ground. Not much in terms of where India were in terms of score. Zimbabwe though have lost those extra 4 wickets, and that's going to go against them. They've got 2 in a catching position now, India. And just as I say, they've got 2. They remove that extra fielder from Gully and put him in that circle inside the ring on the offside.
Zimbabwe need 121 in 86, but that, I'm afraid, is another wicket. Luke Jongwe on a forlorn walk back.
Yeah, again that delivery from Kuldeep, which goes away from the right-hander. Shubman Gill, who's so safe in that slip cordon. And you can see the teammates are really happy for Kuldeep. Luke Jongwe goes for 14. It's 169 for 7.
Believes that he's making his way as a genuine all-rounder. He bowled magnificently to take 5 for 54 in this match. Well, let's see what his batting is like. So we've got Shubman Gill, Deepak Hooda at slip. They look a bit narrow standing there. They really are very narrow. There's not too much width. That's the end of Kuldeep's 10 overs. 2 for 38 from him. Zimbabwe 169 for 7. Zimbabwe 121 required from 84 balls. Kuldeep has finished his 10 overs. 10 overs, 2 for 38. I must say this has been a feature of this Kajaria Cup series. The strength of support and the sheer emotion that they show, it's wonderful over the 3 matches. Meanwhile, it's going to be Shardul Thakur, who to all intents and purposes opened the batting this morning because Shikhar Dhawan was wearing his shirt. We still don't know the story with that, what happened there, but when the umpires saw it and he had Thakur and 54 on his back, they had to tape up the name, but Shikhar still batted with 54 on his back. Sikandar Raza's played a good hand here. 3 fours and a 6. 46 from 51. Two men back on that leg side for the short ball. And here's Brad Evans. Strike rate is healthy. 33 not out in the previous match. No, I think it was in the first match, in the first ODI, yeah. Brad Evans shows then that he can bat. Raza on strike. Raza, the key man for Zimbabwe. I think that's going down. Ishan Kishan was already going down the leg side as well. Now here's something for you. Sikandar Raza has been involved in 59 innings while chasing for Zimbabwe. On 17 occasions, Zimbabwe have gone on to win the match, and Raza averages 108 in those matches. Well, that's quite an extraordinary stat. On 17 out of 59, Sikandar Raza averages over 108 in run chases to help Zimbabwe get over the line. So why he is there, Zimbabwe will believe. 170 for 7. The fact is, though, that they're down to 9 in the order. Brad Evans has a crucial role here. Two, says Brad Evans. He wants the 2, and he'll get them. The fans have been fantastic. I think they should have an award post-match. They have been wonderful throughout every match in this 3 ODI Kajaria Cup. From the start of play to the finish. Brad Evans, his father Craig, used to play for Zimbabwe, 2 test matches, 53 one-day internationals. And his son is doing really well in the red colours. Here are the 5 wickets. KL Rahul chopping on and turning around Shikhar Dhawan. Deepak Hooda. That's the end of Shubman Gill, caught by Innocent Kaya. That was in the chase for runs. And then Shardul Thakur deceived by a slower ball. Kaya, the fielder. So some very good bowling we saw today from Evans. 37 gone, 174 for 7. Has 3 overs to go. Deepak Chahar, 8 overs, 2 for 58. Been a little bit expensive. Avesh Khan has been quite miserly. And it will be Akshar Patel to bowl his 8th over. 2 for 25 for the left arm spinner.
Well, this is what you're going to get from Akshar now. He's going to keep bowling it flat on the stumps. And just like that, stump to stump line.
He's difficult to get away, isn't he? Because he makes you play a shot, he makes you play the ball, and you can't really scamper down the pitch at him too much. He's there, that angle with his arm a little bit lower draws the right-handers, certainly the right-hand batters, into the shot, and if you're going to get down the pitch to him, you've got to go very quickly. That last ball was at 96 kilometers an hour, so with a very easy action he pushes the ball through at you, and he's tall, Akshar Patel, and that height helps his trajectory. Yeah, that's quicker. Yeah, 2 deliveries at 96. It's dropped 1 to 92 in this over. This is the last ball. Difficult to get away. 175 for 7. .175 for 7. Zimbabwe, 115 required in 12 overs. Here's Shardul Thakur. Sikandar Raza has hit 3 4s and a 6, but well, he's lifting his bat because it's a no ball. Well, he's on 49 as far as we're concerned. It's a free hit here now. So overstep from Shardul Thakur. Raza is on 49, and this is going to be a free hit for Brad Evans. You have to have something of your foot behind that line, not on it. Bowled. Oh, it's a cracking shot. Shikhar Dhawan got his hands on it, probably didn't want to. Yeah, he's wringing his hands here now. That was really hit hard. Don't slap him too hard, Captain. Ouch.
Yeah, he struck it beautifully, did Evans. It's not that easy to hit those low full tosses, but the timing on that one was simply superb.
He wants the single, and this will bring Sikandar Raza his half century, and he'll go back for a second. It's his second half century against India in one-day internationals, and his 21st overall. Sikandar Raza holds Zimbabwe together here at the Harare Sports Club.
Well, he's had an exceptional year, and that year continues. He's been the mainstay of the Zimbabwe batting lineup.
Catch it, says the keeper. And it won't be a catch. It hasn't reached there, but it'll be 2 runs to Sikandar Raza. The required rate is heading towards 9.5 and over. But what a good innings this has been from Sikandar Raza. Well, he had 2 low scores, 2 failures in the first 2 matches, and he's come good in this, the third. Can he steer Zimbabwe home? It'll be a truly heroic effort if he does. Oh, he's hit it hard, straight to KL Rahul. Good sound and a good shot for no run.
Well, at the start of the series, Sikandar Raza had the highest average by Zimbabwe in a year in ODIs. That would have come down after those 2 failures in the first 2 games. But that just shows you what a season he's having.
Good hit, but there's a man there. He can't see it. Absolutely deceived. Well, he's in the shade of the grandstand, and it looks like Sanju Samson. It's a mighty blow from the diminutive Sikandar Raza. Absolutely pinged off the bat.
Yeah, completely misjudged there by Sanju. Ran ahead, and if he just stayed where he was, it would have been a home delivery.
And guess what? It's also a no ball. It's a no ball and a free hit. Yeah, free hit it is again. Langton Ruseri. He signals the no ball, and he should signal free hit. Yes, he does. Thanks, Langton. Thank you. All right, here we go. Where's this going to go? Free hit. Smash through extra in Caribbean style. Well, that really was in the slot for Raza.
Well, once again, Sikandar Raza showing why he's such a highly rated player. That was just a beautiful shot. As you said, in Caribbean style, Caribbean flavor.
It's a wonderful shot. Little bit of a mini headache here for KL Rahul. Zimbabwe now need 99 from 67. As soon as they get over that 200 mark, every run will give KL Rahul something extra to think about. So this over is taking a long time. 16 have come from it. It's the most expensive in the Indian innings. So fine leg comes up. No, he's not. He's going back. We're playing a bit of musical chairs in the field. Akshar Patel comes up. Deepak Chahar at mid-on. He's got this down there as well. This has flown to fine leg, and it's 4 more. 20 off the over from Shardul Thakur. 39 gone, 195 for 7. Required in 66 balls. This partnership now has put on 26. They still believe. They still believe. Sikandar Raza's strike rate at exactly 100, but it's Brad Evans on strike. There's no run there. 9th over now for Akshar Patel.
Well, 3 boundaries in the previous over. This was the best of the lot, and then the top edge which flew over fine leg for 4.
1 wicket and we're done. Boys.
And the top edge. But that second boundary, which was off a free hit, just the way he timed it, Sikandar Raza. But I don't know, a little bit of calm after the hecticness of that previous over. 3 dot balls.
There's no DRS reviews left for India, so even if they fervently believe they've got their man, they can't go upstairs. 4 dot balls for Akshar.
Well, I think this is where, with experience, Evans will realize that you've just put India under pressure with a big over. You can't afford to give a really tight over, maiden over right after that. This is where he learned with experience. End of the over, 195 for 7.
$195 for 7. Zimbabwe, they need 95 off 10 overs. Well, some work to be done here for Avesh Khan. He's been miserly, 6 overs, 1 for 22. Oh my goodness, what on earth was that? Well, firstly, there's an apology from Avesh Khan to Sikandar, and that's wonderful sportsmanship. That has clearly slipped out of the hand. There's no malice and there's no malicious intent there, but it has slipped out of the hand. Oh yes, Sikandar's done well there, but I like that. Sorry. But if the next one's around there, might not be a handshake.
Well, if the next one's round there, Avesh Khan's back in the hut. Free hit though.
Heaves at it. Shubman Gill is there. Oh, misfield, and Brad Evans gets back.
Yeah, and this is what you want if you're a Zimbabwe fan. You want Sikandar Raza to be hogging the strike. If you have a look at the faces, the last phase is shared between India and Zimbabwe. Well, 60 deliveries remaining, another no ball, so another free hit. 60 deliveries remaining, legal deliveries. If Zimbabwe had to make a match of this, Sikandar Raza needs to be facing at least 40 of those 60 deliveries.
Shot. That'll be 4. Straight through the legs of the bowler. 200 up for Zimbabwe.
Excellent shot. Again, just stood still in the crease, no real footwork. Head still. Just a little transfer of weight forward. And that big follow throw of the bat. I actually think when you've got a free, it's so important to have your head still, so that you can get that big swing. Pretty much like how you'd swing a golf club. Head still.
Yeah. Let all the levers work around you. Keep your head still. Well, that rate that was heading towards 10 and over is now below 9. So crucial here that Brad Evans, this is the some of the better hits that we've seen from Sikandar Raza. 7 boundaries and a 6. Yes, some fly off the edge, but some of them are absolutely powering their way. And that's better from Brad Evans. He can't block a maiden, which is what he did against Akshar Patel. Patel's got 1 more over to go. Yeah, Akshar Patel, 9 overs, 2 for 26. Kuldeep's bowled out, 2 for 38. Shardul Thakur, his last over went for 20. Deepak Chahar has been expensive, 2 for 58 in 8. Deepak Huda's bowled just 1 over and it cost him 9. So KL Rahul's going to have a look at those numbers and those bowlers and see what his permutations are going to be. Full toss, it'll just be 1. Shubman Gill. Still 2 balls to go to complete this over. Brad Evans steers it, and there's a misfield. Oh dear. Well, Avesh Khan is furious.
It just slipped through his hand. Deepak Chahar.
One or two mistakes are creeping into India's fielding. So misjudgment at deep mid-wicket from Sanju Samson. Little misfield from Shubman Gill, and now a misfield from Deepak Chahar. 210 for 7. Single off the last ball. 16 from that over. That's 36 off the last 2 overs. 211 for 7. Akshar Patel bowled a maiden, and he's going to finish his 10 overs here. Akshar 2 for 26 off 9. Brad Evans on strike. He's got to get a single early here. He can't block 6 deliveries. He's blocked 6 the previous over from Akshar Patel. He's got to look to push it down the ground. There are singles down the ground. That's clean hit. Well, at least he's got the single.
Yeah, that's what Zimbabwe required. They want Razak to take bulk of the strike. He's batted beautifully as Sikandar Raza, 73 of 70. But as I said earlier, he's got to take about 75 to 80% of the deliveries that are going to be bowled from now. Nicely played.
Going back for 2. It's a wayward throw from Avesh Khan. Throw's not good enough, and it enables Sikandar Raza to get home. Raza has a look up. And he gets back for the second. Two balls for Akshar Patel to complete his 10 overs. Had a good spell today for India. There are people moving behind. They're just moving every time that Akshar Patel comes in to bowl. Somebody moves, and it's to the fury of Sikandar Raza. He wants the single. He'll get it. .75 required off 49. Asking rate has gone up in excess of 9 now. End of Akshar Patel's 10 overs. It's 215 for 7.
looking to come back for 2. And they do. Good running from this pair.
Very good running from this pair. They're putting pressure on the Indians, bringing it closer and closer.
Make some noise, support the player.
Last 10 overs, this man has treated the fans. He's played some belligerent cricket strokes. It's forced the Indians to put in some poor misfielding as well with the pressure. KL Rahul will just be thinking he wants to see the back of Sikandar Raza as soon as possible. The crowd has loved the performance from him once again. He holds the hopes of Zimbabwe in that bat he's holding.
He'll get only 1 for that. He most certainly has. He's a high energy person, Sikandar Raza. This is his performance this year. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is his performance against India in ODIs. In 2013 in Harare, 82 of 112 balls. Again at Harare this year, 79 of 75 balls in this innings. 2015 in Harare, 37 of 33 balls. In 2015 in Auckland, 28 of 15 balls.
That's good running, very good running. Sensible from the Zimbabwean pair. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Very sensible by Brad Evans. Understands his role and performing that role to the T. Just rotating the strike, holding one end up, because Raza is doing the bulk of the scoring here. Can he take Zimbabwe through?
Knowing the man the way I do, he's definitely believing he can do it. Struck away, runs away to the backward point boundary. Sikandar Raza continues to just nip away at this required run rate.
That was full and wide, and he slashed it over backward of point. Couple of bounces to the boundary. This is going to make KL Rahul think a bit now, causing him some worry. You can see him just throwing the bat at it. It's full and wide. Not a great ball by Avish Khan.
This time it goes straight to that man sweeping on the offside. Dirkville Ewan has gone and joined the fans, and he's having a lovely time. Done his bit up in the commentary box. Now having an absolute ball in the stands.
Good running from this pair, putting pressure on the long off fielder Shubman Gill. And getting too easily. End of the 43rd, 226 for 7.
courtesy of Sikandar innings that is keeping Zimbabwe alive.
This man on the screen has brought this game alive. He's on 84 of 77 balls and still a job at hand. Played some scintillating shots today in this innings. That was a big six to Deepak Chahar. This one over third man. That was a free hit wide of covers. A good 50. Job well done, but not completely done yet.
I wonder if that was the slow ball because it's just stayed down. He wanted two, Sikandar. No opportunity there. Shikhar Dhawan does the fielding.
India need a wicket here. You can feel the momentum shifting towards Zimbabwe. And this man on screen would definitely like a wicket now.
And 7 overs remain. Required run rate just above 9. It's manageable for 7 overs if Zimbabwe keep these two at the crease. Oh, that is well bowled. Extremely well bowled.
That is an excellent ball from Deepak Chahar. It's really going to test his death bowling skills. Beautiful slower ball. Saw him stepping out. Just rolled his wrists over that seam.
Perfect start to this over. 1-0-1. They need boundaries. They need boundaries here, Zimbabwe. And what these first 4 balls will do in this over is put pressure on them because they'll feel that haven't got a boundary in the over. We've got to try and force it at the end. The right thing to do is make sure you don't lose wickets.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, to not have the luxury of losing wickets while you're going for boundaries. Brad Evans on strike. He'll get only 1 for that, maybe pushing for 2, but he won't get 2 there. It's a good over so far. Deepak Sharma will want to finish it off well. He's conceded only 4 runs in this over.
Raza needs to be sensible. Take the single, keep the strike. Unless you get a short ball like that. Didn't see it in picture. Deepak would have had his hand up, just protecting himself from the sun. End of the 44th, 2:31 for 7. .46 between Munyonga and Williams, 36 between Raza and Chakaba, and then now the biggest in the innings, 62 and just 53 balls between Evans and Raza.
And this partnership means the most for this team right now. Shardul taking some pace off that ball. The required run rate slowly ticking over, closer to 10 now. They don't get a boundary in this over. It certainly adds some pressure on the Zimbabweans. Dirk has submitted to the stands.
Do you think he realizes that he's still got his earpiece in his ear?
I bet he doesn't.
Took him some time to get the choreography right. Swung away, 2-2-2-2 is the call. Sikandar Raza is quick, they'll come back comfortably.
Easy two there.
Oh, hand up. It looked like you got a hand on it. Very difficult in your follow through to get that hand up and get the ball to stick.
Just went over his hand. Yep, a little bit too late on that, but he's given 4 runs in 3 balls. Good over so far.
Up and over the offside field. And come back for 2 again.
That takes Raza into the 90s. It's about who holds their nerves now. Well, that worm's ticking over there. It's ticking over slowly, but surely towards 290.
That's crunched away. 1 to the man at sweeper. Just talking about that worm. Yes, it's slowly edging up above the Indian worm. But what that man will know, and the rest of the Indian fielders, is that there's not much to come after these 2.
They will be very aware of that. And that's why it'll be important to tick away those dot balls right now. You can get a couple of dot balls every over. That would take the required run rate up and put a lot more pressure on the Zimbabwean batsmen. Just like that one. It's the end of the 44th over. It's 2.